Fellow survivalists, welcome back to Surviving the Aftermath. My name, of course, is Obit Potato. Right, in the last episode, things went reasonably well. Well, about as well as you can expect things to go in a post-apocalyptic world. In this episode, we're very, very, very much looking forward to getting the gate fully repaired. So that's going to be the first priority, and if I'm not mistaken, I think we should have most of the materials. Yeah, we've got all of the materials barring a little bit of concrete, which is what we need to collect. But apart from that, we're not doing too badly. We survived a catastrophe towards the end of the last episode as well. We survived a horrible, miserable heat wave, which actually transpired to not be as bad as originally anticipated. But now it's getting to the stage where we do genuinely need a heck of a lot more people in order to make sure that all of the functionality that we need to survive is able to be made. Functionality is able to be made. All of the resources are able to be made so that we can continue to have a functioning and productive society. Yeah, that's probably a better way of phrasing it. All right, let's pop it into 2 times speed so that we can watch the little dudes just run around for a little bit. What's the ETA on this crop harvest? Not far off. Huh? What are you doing? You're having fun. You're having fun. Archie and Max are out having fun. Right. Do you guys really think that that's a very productive use of your time? I don't mean to question. I just mean to say, stop having fun and start doing stuff. Okay, sawmill's coming along fine. We're actually doing totally a-okay for planks. It's literally just that concrete that we're after. And have I even... Yeah, I've set up concrete collection. It's just a heck of a long way away. But that's actually fine. We can really afford to... We can afford to wait. We can afford to not rush things. How are we doing for food? Yeah, we're not doing too badly for food either. Deposit depleted on the berries. The berry deposit has now gone. Do we want to forage further and further away for berries? I mean, the answer is maybe yes. The answer is maybe yes, but I mean, we are doing okay for food. I don't know where our potatoes are being stored. Pile of boxes, and that's... Oh, that's where the water storage is. That's 300 water storage right there. I mean, I guess we could get another field. If we got another field, how would that work out? No construction resources required for a field? All right, sure. On that account, then let's get a heckin' field then, shall we? And again, you guys are having fun. Max and Lily. All right, Max seems to be one of the... Whoa, 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 whoa. Was that bats? Did they decrease our yield? I certainly hope not. If they did, well, that's a bit of an irritating thing to have happen, but that's okay. I'm sure we can survive. I mean, we've survived this far. All right, this is what I'm talking about. Concrete is very important. I don't know how we get concrete production. I imagine that must be up the tech tree somewhere. Energy production. Energy production gives us solar panels and wind turbines. Junk recycling. Energy storage. Energy production. Okay, not in here. Maybe we can't make... maybe we cannot make concrete at all. I'm just sort of thinking outside the box here. Medium fields, insect farm. Okay, we are going to explore the tech tree, but we're not going to explore it quite yet. Right, let's get that all built up. And you know what? Let's just queue the gate up. I know we don't have all of the necessary resources, but we will soon, right? We will soon. Let's get a field of corn and a field of potatoes. That sounds fine. Let's unequip you from the scrapper. Let's unequip you from the tool shop. And that should allow us to have a couple more carriers to go and collect the stuff that needs to be collected from the concrete deposit over there. Perfect. Are we collecting from the pile of wood? We are collecting from the pile of wood. Okay. I should be a little bit more strategic. There we go. Colonists want to go down the river. Let's have a look. Gotten curious about a nearby river? Sure. Fantastic. 14 fish. That is absolutely grand. I'm very, very happy about that. Also, you are out of clothing. That's okay, because I do need to build a clothing... Yeah, a tailor shop. Okay. We don't have the resources to build it quite yet, although we will very, very soon. So I'll just queue it up right now. Colonist is infected. That's cool. Let's equip someone. Let's equip someone to the medical tent, and we can just get that colonist to go and be treated or whatever. Right. And just a little tiny bit more concrete, and we are going to be completely golden. Also, it looks like the path is almost completely built, with the exception of just like this center straight through here. I don't know why this has taken such a long time to build. Doesn't actually require any resources, but there we go. Hold on, did I equip... Is that Archie? I can never tell. Is that Archie? No, that's Leo. Thank goodness, because Archie is the one that's getting treated. And also, what has he been infected with? Can I discover that, or is that out with the realm of scientific knowledge at this moment in time? I don't actually know. Okay, almost done with the concrete. That's wonderful. We're actually done with the concrete in the tailor shop, but that's cool too. I think maybe we take Max off the sawmill for a little bit, because the sawmill has been doing fairly well and has managed to supply us with 53 planks, which just ain't bad. A couple is arguing. They're quite loud about it. Really? Do we have any couples here? I suppose if we have children, it would make sense. A couple comes to you asking if the colony has any rules about parenting. The mother thinks the children should be tasked with handling domestic work, while the father thinks the children are too young and should be allowed to spend their days playing. Plan to have the children educated. You agree the children should pitch in, but don't think taking over domestic tasks is the best idea. You promise you're looking to educating them in a way which can include light domestic work as a means to teach responsibility. That is a great compromise option. I mean, you don't want to upset either parent. That just seems like a issue that we could avoid, and therefore we should take the opportunity to avoid it. All right, gate is ready to start construction. Hopefully someone will go over there and start making it. We need fibers in order to make jackets or clothes, should I say. So as long as we have a couple of tools and a couple of clothes, then we should be totally fine. I'm sort of thinking that until we have a more numerous... Oh, fantastic! Oh my goodness, we have a brand new adult. That is just the greatest news all day. That is fantastic. That is really, really good. Anyway, yes, what I was saying is that we should probably just alternate between people working at the tool shop and people working at the tailor, so that we always are producing either a tool or clothes. Either or, to be honest. Alright, and the gate is coming along nicely. We've got a brand new adult in the colony. Man, oh man, oh man. That is fantastic. That is fantastic. We've got more food than we know what to do with. We have a gazillion potatoes. We've got a cornfield. This is just great. This is just absolutely fantastic. And the gate is now finished construction. Okay. Alright, survivors are seeking shelter. This is fantastic. We saw the strangest thing on the way here. Some kind of boot camp in the middle of the woods. I wonder what it was for. The survivor group is filled with 1 adult and 1 child. And a Nordic adventurer claims to be the Empress of Sweden before the apocalypse. Taking her troops into Great War, she could be part of a wizarding cult and help aliens dominate. Okay, effectiveness in the colony. Coming. What does that mean? No idea. But she's got a bunch of skills. I will absolutely accept that. That seems totally great. Okay, now we have the opportunity to go and explore the world, thanks to our brand new scavenger. Okay. All right, do we want to do this? I think this is what we want to do. Let's send you out here. Let's send you out here and see what's going on. All right. I don't know what the resource you're picking up there. What do you want? All right, we'll get you to move back in a bit, but presumably you can only move a certain amount per day. Okay, and 2 colonists are homeless. Yeah, we need to fix that. Let's start construction of a brand new house. An emergency shelter? An emergency shelter seems like a good idea, doesn't it? Okay. Yeah, so we want it to be there. Perfect. Okay. Once again, we don't have enough concrete, I believe. It's concrete that we're slightly short of, but that's not a problem whatsoever. We should be grand. A van approaches. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Red van screeches to halt. Man steps out and immediately climbs up on the roof. Dan, the mystery van, is here again with his trademark mystery van. Microscopic donation will make it yours. That's a shame. That's a real shame. Our corn is almost ready to be harvested, but unfortunately not quite yet. So we're gonna have to wait until we have the resources to do that. That also probably prompts me in the right direction. Let's get another scrapper, or someone who is qualified to scrap. Low on clothes, I know. I'm working on it. I am working on it. A heat wave, okay. That's fine. I mean, we've survived the heat wave already. I'm not super worried about a further heat wave. We've got 2 days. We've got 2 days before it strikes anyway, so that's going to be fine. Ooh, specialist is ready for action. That's great. Right, you've got resources on you. That's jerky. All right, we got jerky from the farm. Right, you are the specialist. Oh, fantastic. And did you bring the jerky back? You did indeed bring the jerky back. That is fantastic. Do we want to send the specialist out again? Can I send her out into the great unknown? I totally can. Go and explore this area. Go and explore this area. Alright, that's nice. And we'll get you to head out over there next turn. Fantastic. Yeah, don't worry too much about the fact that we don't have any clothes. It's a work in progress. It's a work in progress. It's an ongoing thing. Because everyone's clothes atrophy, apparently. They only have a certain amount of... Yeah, they only have a certain amount of durability, and so every so often we're going to need to replace those clothes. Same with tools, to be honest, so that's fine. As long as we can keep up that pace, as long as we can keep on replenishing clothes, then I don't think we're going to have a single problem. I'm remarkably positive about the whole thing. Right. Keep up the good work. Specialist over there. Let's queue up a dirt road. There we go. Specialist is ready for action. Let's go and get you to pick up resources here. There we go. And hopefully you'll just head back. Alright, looting local. Couple of colonists have spotted some sort of vehicle stuck down a deep crevasse. Might be useful. Stuff left inside. Climbing down without proper gear is dangerous. Let them try. One of the group is lowered down and someone is injured. Alright, well that sucks pretty darn hard, but that's okay. Because Leo is actually the guy in the medical tent, so I guess he can just, like, heal himself up. Look at this. Look at this. Alright, if I equip 2 of them, will that make any difference? Will that work? Also, how are we doing so grand for food? I have absolutely no idea, but I'm very, very happy about it. Okay, also, we need to start thinking about getting science points. We need to start thinking about getting some science points. So maybe we prioritize exploration rather than resource collection on the world map. I think that seems pretty darn reasonable, to be honest. Right. Any colonists injured? I don't think so. Good game, nerd. All right, let's move out that way. See if we can explore what's going on over here. That's an electronics store. That's pretty darn useful, I suspect. I have no idea, though. I guess we'll have to wait and see. We are still continually low on clothes, irritatingly enough. But that's fine. We've got 14 water production, and we've got water storage now, so we're definitely going to be able to survive this heat wave. I hope beyond hope that during a heat wave, people take off their clothes, maybe save a little bit of durability. But I doubt it. Let's equip 2 people to the tailor, because I mean we've got nowhere near enough clothes at the moment, so we should invest some more resources in that. Anything else that we particularly want to do at the moment? I mean, we probably should re-enable the sawmill. Re-enable the sawmill, that would be good. Bandits approach the gates, and they're dragging someone with them. Right, I don't want to click this quite yet. Right, explore this area, would you please? That's tools. Okay, that's useful. Okay, I want to wait a little bit. I want to wait a little bit before taking the bandit mission. Hopefully they've not got one of my dudes. Okay, let's see what they've got. A small group of bandits approach the gate, dragging someone with them. The leader points a gun to the captive's head. We found your colonists snooping around our camp. You want her back, etc, etc, etc. Decline the bandits. Yeah, sorry. I mean, there's literally nothing that we can do. Literally nothing that we can do at all. It wasn't actually one of my colonists. They were having me on. They were having a giggle. Hold up. Radiation sickness. Okay, everyone is super, super upset right now. Because of the disagreement, the parental disagreement, and also the fact that, well, presumably the fact that I didn't accept. Hold up. You have radiation sickness. Okay. No free carriers left. That's okay. We can just about deal with that. Let's get people healed. Let's get people healed as quickly as we possibly can. Yeah, we need more clothing. Clothing, to me, has been the standout issue here. Okay, I'm not gonna worry about this heat wave. This heat wave is going to finish up pretty darn soon. I'm not super worried about it. Let's just get the colonists properly treated. Make sure that everyone can recover. There we go. Specialist is ready for action. Let's get you to explore more. There we go. And once everyone has been fully healed up, then we can continue on with our exploration of the world and continual resource collection. Okay, let's get this down over there. Grand. Yeah, I mean, even though I've got 2 people in the clothing room, it doesn't really seem to be doing that much. I'm going to equip someone to a recycler, and then I'm going to take you off of there. Because we need some more fibers in order to make some more clothes. And we still don't have any free carriers. Do we want to sort of tone down the... Do we want to tone down the food collection? I think we might have too much food. You know, we might have too much food. Ah, that's perfect. That's exactly what I was looking for. There we go. Okay, get all of this this science right over here, please. Right. I mean, that did give us a little bit of science. Is that enough to get anything? It is indeed. Okay, we can get level 1 of energy production. Do we really need energy production? I don't think we do. We don't actually have any building that requires energy production at the moment. Communal living, I mean, that certainly looks good, but it only gives us some extra houses, and we do not need housing at the moment. Communal eating, logging camp, that seems pretty good. Bartering, trade center, security, general store. I mean, general store suggests, yeah, stores all resources that can be stored in a warehouse and is able to withstand the elements and thieves alike. I mean, that does seem really, really useful if there is a, you know, an extinction level event that wipes out the warehouse, or a, you know, I don't know, a meteor or something like that. It would be good. It would be good to have a reinforced food storage area. But I actually think that communal eating is probably the first course of action, the logging camp produces firewood, which cookhouses and some other buildings need to operate. I think we get that. Absolutely. Let's make it so. Okay. We've got some more of these chaps. What have we got going on here? A big van, obviously bringing with miscellaneous items and goods, waits at your gate. A man with questionable taste in clothing shouts, "Oi, I heard you might be willing to partake in a bit of bartering." Medicine for planks? What else do you have? 25 potatoes? Do we not have 25 potatoes? Oh, we got 23 potatoes. Oh, come on. Alright, well actually, you know what? That's not a big deal. I'm not super bothered about that. Avery is now an adult. Fantastic. Just at the right moment as well. You can become a carrier. Fantastic. That's good. That's good to see, Avery. Thank you. Thank you for becoming an adult at just the right moment. That is fantastic. Okay. Get the scrapper shut down, I think. Let's shut the scrapper down. We're fine for scrap at the moment. We don't need any more scrap. And we don't need any medicine. We don't need any treating at the moment either. Can I not get you to go in there? Yeah, there we go. Okay, fantastic. And that's another 150 science. Great, I'm up to 200. What do we want to explore next? I mean, we've already got something in food. We could get medium-sized fields. That would be okay. Junk recycling, mechanic shop. Yeah, I'm not sure that that's really necessary, to be honest. Bartering. Trade centers attracts bigger trade convoys to your gates, who offer much bigger deals than wandering merchants. I mean, that sounds good, although I never seem to have the resources to make that all work. I think maybe we just straight up go to advanced farming. Yeah, let's do it. Let's absolutely do it. Because if I'm not mistaken, I think medium fields might not require any construction resources. Survivors are seeking shelter. Oh, yes, please. Yes, yes, please. 2 adults finally, and they're bringing clothing with them as well, which is just grand. Okay. Let's get this down right over there. Perfect. And now we've got a ridiculous number of adults, so let's turn the scrapper back on. Let's turn the tool shop back on. And suddenly, things are looking up. Things are looking up real good. Hold on. Can I... Oh, I was waiting to say, can I cancel that? Demolish that? Yeah, demolish that and rebuild a large field. Yeah, build a large field instead. And then... let's get you to go and get that last little drop of science. Perfect. Alright. Uh-oh. Brotherly love. I'm really sorry, but I don't have any medicine. I don't have any medicine. Can we not explain that we just don't have the resource? I ain't joking around here. I mean, I would be friendly if I could, but I can't. It's just not possible. All right, let's get whatever his name is, Mohammed. Okay, we've got 3 people that now have the exact same character portrait. Okay, so it's Archie, it's Max, and it's Mohammed. This is becoming a complete nightmare. How am I going to keep track of all of my dudes? I have no idea. Well, one can only try. One can only try. Right, so we've got that on play. All of our resources seem quite well balanced. Yeah, that's quite nice. That field is being padded out, which is good. And the great thing is that we can have one single person working on the field. I would like that. Sure. That's growing. That's growing as well. Perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Is the concrete deposit still in play? No, the concrete deposit is not in play. So let's take this opportunity to go and get some more concrete, because even though we've got 45 at the moment, I have a funny feeling that we're going to need more concretes over time. There we go. That's two... Yeah, that's a small concrete ruin and a large concrete ruin. So let's do that. Grand. And then we wait until our specialist comes online again, and we can take the opportunity to get some more resources from the big wide world. Man, I like this game. I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is. There's something about starting off a brand new city, a brand new colony that is just deeply satisfying. Just knowing that at every turn could be your last. It's quite literally that exciting. Okay, let's see what's going on over here. Aha, so this is a bandit lair. However, they've got 10 attack, and I absolutely do not think that I can take those guys. Right. I mean, that's fine. If I can't take them, I can't take them. You know, you just gotta take it easy. You gotta relax. Also, speaking of relaxing, I need to build a cookhouse. So that turns corn and wood into a plate of actually bearable looking food. Yeah, okay. Well, let's put the cookhouse over there. Yeah, and then we're also going to need to get a logger. I think it was called a logger, right? Logging camp? Yes. We're going to need to get a logging camp in order to turn the wood into firewood. So let's get that set up over there. Cool. I mean, that in itself is going to be quite a few resources that are allocated. Also, whilst we're here, we should probably grow some more saplings. We should probably get a forester set up. So I'll queue that up as well. So that's quite a lot of construction to be getting along with. And that's going to be quite a large commitment of carriers. So we're probably going to see a lot of our carriers disappear as soon as these buildings are all up and running. But, I mean, the reason that we're building all of these buildings is so that our colonists have a better quality of life. So I guess it's totally worth doing anyway. Okay. Let's just keep exploring. I mean, science is far and away the most valuable resource right now, right? I think. Down the river, sure. 14 fish, great. We've had down the river a couple of times now, and it's worked out perfectly well each and every time. I mean, that's not to say that it will continue to work out. Also, what is going on here? Why are there resources by the gate? Oh, are these resources that are stored in the gates? I guess that would make sense, but why are they not stored on the stockpile? Or in the warehouse, if they are sufficiently high-tech. I don't actually know. No free carriers left. Yeah, so as suspected, our carriers were just completely taken in by the brand new buildings that we're building. Right. Let me take you off there. Perfect. So that gives us one carrier to do stuff with. And then... I mean, I don't really want to unequip somebody from the tool shop or the tailor. I guess I can unequip someone from the cookhouse now, since we don't have the required ingredients for the cookhouse anyway. I'll get someone equipped to the medical tent so that we can heal up this radiation poisoning. What the heck was that? That was definitely something freaky going on there. Yeah. Alright, well, get that radiation healed. I don't know, can you heal radiation? Figuratively speaking, you know? Well, actually, literally speaking. Okay, have a little scout out over here. That's some parts. Okay. That's cool. Yeah, get into the tent, please, and get healed up as soon as possible. Grand. How are we doing for houses? Not too bad, actually. Not too bad. We've got space for one single more colonist. And we've got 2 children who can still become adults. That's fantastic. That's great. Once those 2 children start working, I mean, we should have space for absolutely everyone. That's the plan anyway. But at the moment, everything looks fairly in balance. The only thing that we really need to sort is tree sapling production. Once we sort that out, then that'll be grand. We do need like 1, 2, 3 more colonists in order to work. A van approaches. What have we got going on? All right. Sure. Pay with food, 29 fish. I absolutely will do that. Dan accepts the payment, stows the item, proceeds to theatrically open the side of the van to reveal a few measly carrots. At least you got something, he proceeds. I mean, can we not... I mean... Well, that's just great. That is fantastic. Can I plant carrots, please? If I was able to plant carrots, that would make that whole endeavor a little bit more bearable. It's a bandit camp over there. It's still hunting science though. Okay, also, yeah, remove you from that camp. The logging camp, that is. It's very, very cool. I like that. I like that a lot. Can I not plant carrots? Yeah. Ah. Somebody took a carrot. Presumably you're not going to eat that carrot. Presumably you're going to put it on the stockpile. I would hope so anyway. Nope. I don't think so. I think the hungry colonists have decided to eat carrots. Right. I don't know how I can get carrots into the ground. I mean, well, I do actually know how to do that. It's not that difficult to plant a carrot. Carrots are quite difficult to grow, though. I'll tell you that for free. But the point that I'm trying to make is that I don't know why I'm not allowed to plant carrots. That should definitely be something that I'm allowed to do. But that's okay. I'm not worried about it. We're doing fine for clothing. We're doing not too badly for tools. Colonist Hannah is injured. That's cool. I mean, I've got someone equipped in the medical tent already. Yeah. I mean, I'm not entirely sure that I need to keep someone equipped to fish. Although, I mean, fish does seem pretty good, to be honest. We seem to be doing pretty well in terms of fish. Alright. See what's going on over here. Alright, that's some more fun electronics or whatever they're called. I mean, don't get me wrong. They're probably going to come in handy at some point later in the game. But at the moment, they are flipping useless. Totally flipping useless. Alright. Just keep up the pace, everyone. Keep up the pace. Keep making the tools that we need. And that's all grand. Average happiness is totally fine. A couple of people are injured. Forester is completed. Let's unequip you. And as soon as we finish treatment, let's unequip this guy from the medical tent as well. Perfect. I mean, I think at this point, we really just need our specialist to give us some research. Someone's at the gate. How did she get here on her own? A weathered woman carrying a worn-out backpack marches towards the gate. Do you have any medicine there? She asks. I have 4 children, as you probably know. They're really infection maggots. I could trade you something for it. I don't have any medicine. I don't have any medicine. I am so sorry. Ah, okay. You would give me seeds, and that would presumably allow me to plant stuff. Yeah, I'm really sorry, but I don't have anything. I don't have anything that you want. I don't have anything that I want either, to be honest. Right, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Alright, just come down there. Yeah, scout out. See what's going on. Ah, fantastic. What is that? That's a hazard, so there's a 33% chance of danger, but there is 400 science there. So I guess this is where we're going to have to start thinking about making trade-offs, i.e. trading off the health of our specialist for, you know, the greater goods. Right, let's set corn to be the next thing to be planted on this field. Right. That's cool. Sawmill. Sawmill is looking good. Tell you what, I'm going to unequip somebody from the sawmill, and instead I'm going to put somebody into the forester. And I'm going to move the work area to here, so we can get a whole bunch of trees planted in this area. That's the plan anyway. I don't know if it'll work, but I guess we'll see. I do remember reading about the forester that if you plant the trees on fertile ground, then it works better. Okay, let's explore this area and this area, then we'll go over to here. Bandit hideout. Man, oh man, oh man. There are a lot of bandit hideouts around here. I suppose it kind of makes sense, doesn't it? Also, I thought I was going to have to build like an army base, but apparently I'm just not under any threat of being invaded by enemy bandits. I mean, that's great. Don't get me wrong. I'm very happy that I'm not going to be continually invaded, but I did kind of expect to be invaded. But I guess that's great. Oh, wow. There's already a bunch of saplings in the ground. That is fantastic. That is really, really good. Alright, well, I mean, can't really go too far wrong with that. Colonists are gathering up. They have a request. Alright, small group of colonists have come up with a request. Times are tough for everyone, thus they want to organize a harvest feast to cheer people up. I mean, I would love to pay with fish or corn, but I don't have the numbers, I'm afraid. Sorry. Yeah, let's have a feast of meat. Sure. 8 happiness to the colony. Does that actually make any difference to my life as the colony administrator? Not particularly, I don't think. Right, come down here. Have a little scout out. See what's going on. Ooh, is that medicine? I don't actually know if that's medicine. It doesn't look like the medicine that we've got up there, but I guess any type of pill could technically be conceived as medicine. All right, yeah, you guys really should. You guys should stick inside the camp. Just a general rule of thumb: outside dangerous, inside much safer. Apparently. Right, look at this. Look at this. This is fantastic. Okay, so maybe we want to try and keep, like, this area for, like, tree planting. Uh-oh, a pandemic. This is irritating. Pandemics come in wave infecting colonists. Untreated colonists will die eventually. The disease dehydrates the body. Build enough medical facilities to treat the infected. Antibiotics speed up the healing process. Salvage them from the world map. Yeah, so it looks like, as suspected, those pills on the map are actually antibiotics. Oh, fantastic. This is great. 21 venison. That is not too bad at all. I will absolutely accept that. And that gives us another specialist, doesn't it? Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. That's great. Right. Get over there. Scout out, see what's going on. That's some planks, but there is a hazard attached. There's a 33% chance of danger. With collecting that. Also, we need to build a home. Let's get a... Oh, hold on. I'll get you to explore first. See what's going on over here. It's another bandito camp. That's fine. Okay. Let's get an emergency... Not an emergency shelter, sorry. Just a regular tent. I mean, I do want to get communal living. That is something that I want to do. I tell you what, though. After that influx of colonists... Hold on. How many 2 colonists are homeless? Okay, well, we're going to build a tent. And I think a tent holds 2. Yeah, that's perfect. Absolutely perfect. So, we should be able to equip a whole bunch of people to work. I think so. I don't know how much happiness people get from eating a meal. Yeah, that would be good to know. Sawmill. Let's change the work area. Let's change the work area of the sawmill for a second. Come on. There we go. Alright, change the work area over here. Get this area cleared up. Yeah. Cool. Get someone equipped. Logging camp. Let's move the work area to... like, there, I guess. Sure, I mean, we're going to produce a bunch of firewood, but I don't actually think that we'll need that much firewood. We need to be really careful about our food because, I mean, our food is just going to disappear really, really quickly unless we stay on top of it. Okay, assign someone to that logging camp. That's grand. And after that, we will get one person to be assigned to the cookhouse. Tent has been completed. That's grand. That means that we have 100% habitation rates. I also want to see if I can get a... Ooh, I tell you what I want to do. I want to wait until these... fields are completely harvested. And then I want to demolish them and replace them with a single large field so that we can just have one colonist. And that will free up in itself another colonist, which is going to be really, really important. Okay, scout out over there. You know, honestly, I think we just keep on scouting out. That's a little bit of concrete, but it's in a bandit lair, unfortunately. That's cool. Commotion in the colony. 2 colonists are fighting. Punish the instigator. Punish the instigator. Yeah, -1 happiness to the colony. I mean, that was kind of to be expected. It's not great that we've got injured people right before we have a massive pandemic. Okay, I'm gonna unequip you. How are we doing? To be honest, we can kind of take our foot off the gas, I think, in terms of scrappage. So let's do that. Let's get people healed up as quickly as we possibly can. And then let's continue to utilize the specialists. Oh, it's you. Cool. Alright. Nice. So, we've got a day before the pandemic strikes. I think it's actually just a little bit less than a day. I think we'll be fine, to be honest. These saplings are growing pretty darn fast. Okay, that's nice. Also, I do want to clean up this nuclear waste. This is a little bit ridiculous, having this nuclear waste just chilling around. Where is that? Hazmat engineering? Environmental station? Yeah, wow. Perfect. Okay, so I guess the general storage is what we want to get next. Primarily because we want to get that radiation cleaned up. Because people can get radiation sickness. As I talked about in the first episode, it would be pretty miserable, pretty grim to work next to this much radiation. So the only option we have is to try and clean it all up. And that's what we're going to try and do. Okay, is anyone healed up? No, no one is being healed up yet. That's irritating. Okay. Well, let's venture away from Potatotopia and keep exploring. All right. See what the situation is. Just give me science that's easy to access, and I will be very, very happy. All right, tomorrow is the day of the contagion. I mean, we're ready. We've got ourselves prepared. We've got 2 people in the medical tent. We are absolutely ready for this. We know what to expect. We know it's going to be a little bit rough, but it's not going to be rough forever. It's only going to be rough for a little bit. Short-term pain, long-term gain, I guess. I don't know if there's any advantages to a pandemic, but if there is, I hope we'll be able to capitalize on them. Okay, here we go. It's about to happen any moment now. Also, is this like a geothermal vent that I can take advantage of? All right, someone's at the gate. I would love to get medicine. I really would love to get medicine. I'm so sorry. You're mean, bad, and evil. I mean, sure, you can say that, or I mean, I could perhaps just communicate with you that I don't actually have the resource that you need. All right, let's wait for the contagion to strike, and then Let's cry ourselves to sleep. Okay. Research. Research. That's tools. That's free tools. I like free tools. That will definitely come in handy. Don't get me wrong. But I would like medicine. Medicine or research would be really, really good. Medicine, not so much for treating people. But medicine because everyone seems to want it. Someone has become injured. Why would you become injured at such a critical time? Right. And there we go. Pandemic has started to occur. I mean, look, we can only do what we can do. The medical tent is idling. I don't know why it's idling, but there we go. Get people treated. We've only got one occupant at the moment, so I guess things aren't too bad. Yeah, Hannah, and you're walking, so I mean, quit complaining. Jeez. Alright, nice. Well, this is pretty miserable. This is grim. Alright, well, at least my specialists are out being productive members of society. There we go. Seems like I can go through this controlled territory. The Bandito controlled territory. Okay, yeah, I mean, I can get access to this area, but I mean, I have scouts that are pretty useless. Yeah, pretty useless at anything. This guy is 4 attack. 4 attack, 1 defense, 1 scavenge, 1 research. And you have slightly more research, but I mean, still very, very thin on the ground there. Alright, I don't think anyone has really caught anything yet. Maybe I'm just saying that. Maybe people are actually going to start to die soon. If that is indeed the case. That's a bit of a worry. Aha! 2 people have been infected. That's fine. I actually think that we're going to be able to deal with this reasonably easily. There we go. And the other person walks in there, starts to get treated. Colonist Leo. Yeah, this is fine. This is going to be totally fine. It comes in waves, as the game told me, so I should, as long as I'm able to get everything treated in a semi-timely fashion, then I should be fine. What are you doing? Yeah, go inside and get treated. Okay. Okay, 2 people are getting treated at the same time. That's glorious. Right, someone is at the gate. Let me deal with that in just a second. Yeah, go scout out there. See if there's any research. Cool. Right, I mean, do I just bite the bullet and just go back up here and see if I can get the research? Oh boy, the apocryphy. -3 clothing for 10 medicine. Absolute. I would take both of these deals if I could, but I will take the deal that, I mean, that is ridiculously good. 3 clothing is nothing. It's like 9 fiber. And that gives me 10 medicine. Oh, that is just absolutely fantastic. Okay, can I not use medicine to treat people, please? I do not want to use medicine to treat people. Okay. Right, set that up for none. Set that up for none. That's grand. And let's continue to give my specialists orders. Yeah, I'm gonna get you to head back up here. And we'll get that. We'll get that in just a bit. Okay. People are being treated. This looks fine. Progress is looking a-okay, apart from the fact that progress is completely stopped. Not entirely sure why that is. It better not be because people are going to get medicine. Because I don't want medicine to be used. Not under any circumstances. But both of the colonists that are infected are being treated at the moment. I say that just as 2 more colonists become infected, which is a little bit of an annoyance. But I mean, we're bashing through them fairly quickly now. And it looks like people have got the hang of... Oh, hold on. Which one's Leo? Are you Leo? No, you're not Leo. Okay, great. That means that Leo should be able to get treated now. There we go. Nice and easy. Fantastic. Okay, you can keep exploring, I guess. Yeah, okay. Good. Yeah. And then once you're treated, I think that might be it for the pandemic, to be honest. Okay. Let's see how this goes. Let's see how this goes. A 33% chance of a hazard. Looked totally fine to me. Totally fine to me. Alright, for that reason, let's get general storage. And then let's get hazmat protection right afterwards. Who are infected? Who's infected? I mean, do we know one of the people is here? Is it someone in the medical tent? I hope not. Colonist Archie. Are you Archie? No, you're not Archie. Storage is full. Really? It certainly doesn't look full. In fact, it looks very distinctly not full. Maybe, I guess, it includes storage of these resources at the gate as well. I mean, that's fine. Where is my last infected colonist? I don't actually know. Unequip you from there. Will that make any difference? Give you a little bit of free time to go and, you know, get treated or whatever. Alright, looks like you're going on your own volition anyway. So that's great. Alright, pandemic is over. We survived. Nobody died. Not even close. I'm pretty happy with that. I'm pretty darn happy with that. Okay, I mean, things are going really, really well. We're just about ready to take a little bit more research. I mean, hopefully things continue to go as well as this. I don't think I've identified, like, any major issues. I mean, lack of research is a little bit of a problem. But, I mean, we've grown our population substantially, and everything is looking up. We're going to replace these two fields with a larger field or a medium field. Something that gives us a little bit more bang for our buck. We're fine for food at the moment. We've got 4 protein bars. We're fine for colonists. We're fine for infections. Everything is feeling good. I'm feeling pretty darn confident. Ladies and gents, fellow survivors, thank you very much for watching this episode of Surviving the Aftermath. I'm Obita Potato, as ever. Thanks, as ever, also to my fantastic patrons over at patreon.com/ObitaPotato. Tune in for the next episode of Surviving the Aftermath. I'll see you then. Bye.